Welcome to the MFR Podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Daniel.
And we want to welcome everybody. The times are tough right now, so we're trying something different with the Zoom here. So it doesn't come out perfect.
Yeah, we're computer, but hey, it's okay.
Yeah, we're learning. But this is just going to be quick ramble podcast to put something out there because it's been a while since we did an episode. So obviously we know what's going on in the world, and it is the coronavirus, and it's affecting everybody. A lot of stay-at-home orders. It does affect our daily lives because we have to keep distance from people. We're not used to that, so kind of gets annoying after a while to be around the same people day in and day out. But it's just what we have to do to get.
It's just weird. It's weird being in public with our masks and stuff. That's what's it's really weird. So I really feel like we're over in China with their pollution and all that crap, and they wear that stuff all the time. Or we're in Chernobyl, with a gas mask. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's very weird, man. It's very weird. But then you have people that have masks, and you have people that don't have it, and it's like one of those things. It's like, I don't know, man. They don't take it seriously, or it's that invincible attitude where they're like, I'm not gonna get it. But I see old people not even rocking masks, man. It's just weird, very weird.
Yeah, it's a pain, and unfortunate things. We don't have a timetable. We don't know when everything will get back to normal. It's just a waiting game and hoping that stuff starts to calm down. But unfortunately, every day you turn on the news, it's going up. Nothing's getting better. So
What's that? This week and next week was supposed to be pretty bad.
Yeah, they're saying it's supposed to be a peak near the end of I think it's the end of this month. But yeah, they don't have any. They're trying. I guess they're doing clinical trials now on antibiotics and stuff to not necessarily get rid of it, but to help fight the virus.
Like an antibody?
Yeah, something to keep people to where we're not dying from it at least, but it's not going to stop it, And I think that's what everybody realizes, that this is like the flu that we had, the flu epidemic we had. It's always going to be there. It's just going to take a matter of time before it hits hard again, then goes away. It hits hard again, goes away. It's always going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun because like the OCD people are like, loving it. The germaphobes are loving it because they sanitize on a daily anyways.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird, dude. It's weird. I don't know. You got businesses who want to open back up. You got schools that were. DeSantis was like, "Oh yeah, man, let's have some kids go back to school." And that don't make sense. So I don't. And I saw another article stating, we'll let the young people go do their thing first. And it's like, what are we doing here? I really don't, man. It's ridiculous. We're so ahead on technology. We're so ahead, in a lot of things in this world. But it's like, it seems like we're in prehistoric time. It's like, what the hell's happening?
Right. Yeah, there's no telling when this will get better or when it'll go away. And, it's unfortunate. People are losing their jobs. Unemployment market's like terrible right now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, me and you,
man, I feel bad.
We're lucky because we're in jobs that are essential. Like you do pools, I do pest control.
They're outside, yeah.
So we're outside. We don't have as much contact with people, but it's still there. We still have to be cautious. But we're lucky. We still have our jobs. You have other people that are restaurants and bartenders and, a lot of things that they can't use right now. So unfortunately they're laid off and it affects them. They got to pay rent. They got to get groceries and stuff.
It's a struggle, man. Because even if you prolong the bills, which a lot of companies are helping people, but it's like, I mean, the stimulus check ain't gonna, yeah, it's nice, but it ain't touching what the detrimental factors that are coming into play with,
Right.
bills for the rent that the people are occupying, and the spaces and all that stuff, and then their employees. I mean, a lot of these small businesses, man, they don't have money to pay their employees, dude, to give them that cushion like. Mark Cuban, he could float, salaries for a year to people, that all the people who are at the top that could do that, what are the people doing at the bottom? You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, get closer to Mike,
I don't know.
or put the mic closer to you, if you can.
Why?
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, because it was, with you sitting back, it was kind of, wasn't picking you up as good. See what I mean? When I go back here, that's what you sounded like.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
closer, you hear a difference.
I was
there
in
you
a
go.
comfy spot, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you can put the microphone out towards where you're sitting back in the chair. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
But better? yeah, that's a lot better. But yeah, basically, they're sending out stimulus checks. I don't know how long that's gonna help. Because we don't know. This could be going on for another 4 months. Going into the next stop, it'd be like,
think of the unemployment too.
Yeah. But
them waiting for it. You know what I mean?
That's taken a while. I've heard a lot of friends and people that have applied for it, and it's just taking forever. So they got to fix that.
It's bad, dude. Yeah. Well, what's funny is that you got people are mailing it in, and it's like it's gonna take even longer. Like I don't know, man. It's weird.
One day at a time. We gotta listen when they say wash your hands. It's annoying. My hands are already freaking cracked and dry because of washing my hands 50 billion times a day.
Lotion on the skin.
He puts the lotion on the skin.
Lotion on its skin.
Yeah. But we gotta do it.
Well, I mean, a lot of guys are affected by it because they're, we're dirty, man. You know how many times you walk into public places, dude, and homeboys will tinkle, man, and they'll walk right past the sink, or they'll turn on the water and then run their hands through it, and one will go whoop, and we're done. I'm like, what are you doing here, man?
Right.
Oh, I'm touching myself, man. Yeah, but you're touching everything else, so you dirty bastard. Man, wash your hands. No, kidding.
Yeah, I mean, we got used to
it brings. Huh?
We got so used to like just going on our daily lives. I mean, yeah, you got to wash your hands if you're going to the bathroom or whatever, but for the most part, no, we're not thinking about washing our hands. And the whole I touch my face. We don't realize how much we do it.
Wiping things down every time.
Yeah, we touch our faces a lot.
Dude,
we don't realize it.
Habit to kick.
Yeah, and I still do it. I just try to do it when my hands are clean and not, do it the best I can. But I can't stop it because allergy season.
Right.
So when you
do it a lot.
It's a tick, I guess, but it's allergy season.
Bro. Like
my nose.
I know. Yeah. Right.
My nose is always itching. My eyes are always itching. When you have facial hair.
I know, man. People with allergies. Yeah.
When you got facial hair, that's itching all the time because you're sweating, and it itches. So you can't help it.
Dude, I went to Walmart because Publix is closed today. I went to Walmart, and we wear our masks when we go out and stuff in the stores, and we were lined up, dude. And what was crazy is that I'm telling her, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm in a freaking roller coaster line. Like, what are we doing, And I walk up and I tell the guy, I go, hey man, you checking the height? I was like, oh man, I guess this is one ride you don't want to be on. I'm like, nah, not really, and that was that. But yeah, it's just strange, dude. It's strange. Very strange. I feel like I'm a ninja, dude. I have this one mask and it's black. I really do. All I need is the gear. I swear to God, I'm gonna roll into a store with my ninja outfit.
Start taking people out, huh?
Well, no, not like that, you know.
Oh,
If I
just
do,
being
I look
protected.
Like I'm like a freaking samurai with this mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, just, you know, the mask, it makes me look like it.
I've seen everybody being creative and making the masks, and I thought about making my own, but it's just one of those,
Right.
like, I don't want to. I mean, that's basically letting the disease win. You know, we've seen it in Japan.
What?
Where they wear the mask. Some people wear it on a daily basis. You know, and that's just, to me, it's adding more fear when you see tons of people wearing masks, when you're like, and then more people are hesitant to be around other people. We shouldn't be doing that. We as long as we stay away and we're not like close up talking face to face and interacting, then we should be fine. But I guess they're saying it's a possibility that you can get it airborne. That's what I don't like, is that they keep doing contradictory results and saying, well, you can get it from this, you can do this, you can do that. Okay, this person can't get it. Now this person can get it. You know, that they don't know. It's something new, and
Well,
like,
you got you got asymptomatic, and then you have, obviously, man, like when a cough will linger in the air, a sneeze will linger in the air for a while. That's the problem. You know, I mean, you got Publix employees, dude, that are getting, you know, sick, and, you know, I mean, how long did that person have it? You know, I mean, that's what's crazy, man. It's not a good thing, man. I mean, you got like a lot of technological things with like UV rays, scanning planes, and doing all that, and busting up that. What are we gonna do here? You're not doing that in the stores. You're not doing that. I mean, you got people running around, dude. You got people lingering around. I know you see it outside, man. You see people in groups. You see, I mean, heck, man, I did a repair at a house, and it was you could tell it was a party. Beer cans galore. They had a beer pong table set out. Come on, bro. They ain't 6 foot, you know, social distancing. Come on, you know they're doing beer bongs. You're not going to do that from far. So.
And that's the thing that annoys me too, is I see people golfing in big groups and not doing social distancing. Like,
oh my God, yeah, dude, all over the place,
dude.
Oh yeah, party.
If you're gonna golf, that's fine. Go on like 1 or 2 people at a time. Don't go in groups of people. That way you can still keep your distance from one another, but still have a good time, if that's what you're gonna do. Same thing with beaches. We can go to the beach. Well, now we can't because they closed most of them down. But
they're publicly closed. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do, all you had to do was keep groups away, just 1 or 2 people.
Right.
You know, and keep that 6 feet apart, or elbows width apart, or whatever. And it would have been fine, but people are still finding ways to do things, and eventually it's going to come back and they're going to say, we can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, we're going to be completely closed off. It's okay to do these things, but we still got to
well, I mean, it's
what they tell us. It's annoying. We're not used to it, but when they say keep the distance, keep the distance.
Right.
Simple. That's why we're doing this. I mean, it's also something, once we get back to normal and we can be in the same room together, it'd be a lot easier to make these podcast videos and to do the podcast recordings. But unfortunately, we're adapting. And this is interesting. It's technology. You know, everybody's using it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
well, I mean, I guess in a good sense, bringing families together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, playing games, getting all that stuff, and you know.
Playing,
you know, card games to porn games, and my dog just fell.
Yeah, we're seeing that a lot. You know, people are being creative with doing, you know.
Yeah, well, family time, man. You know.
I watched Saturday Night Live last night, and it was the first time where everybody was doing skits and stuff separate from each other on Zoom or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Too weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
And
well, it's
same
funny,
thing.
You had some of them, and you know they're doing it themselves, and it's like, hey man, put your recorder or your phone, whatever you're, you know, on a tripod or something, and use the use the microphone quality instead of your phone quality, and it was like
Right.
coming out like there was like a. It was just weird because it looked like, you know, because they're so used to having people doing it for them. Like they came out initially doing their little YouTube series and all that stuff, what they're doing now, and it just came out like a jumbled mess, you know. And it's like, you're in this professional industry, but then again, I get it. You're used to other people doing it for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. It gives some entertainment. It's weird,
Oh yeah,
but
like Tiger King.
oh man, I get tired of hearing about that. I get so tired. I haven't watched it.
Ooh.
I haven't watched it, and I don't want to watch it.
You
because-
haven't? What?
No, because everybody keeps
Everyone and their mother has.
making it sound so stupid that I just don't want to watch it. Because he
It's funny, dude.
he
It's
looks
crazy, but
like
it's
Dog
funny.
the Bounty Hunter, a smaller version. That right away
Wait,
sets me off going,
Right.
"Eh,
Yeah,
I
oh,
don't
yeah,
know
they
if I
both
want
had
to watch
mullets.
that." And then you get into
It is funny.
I don't mind people being gay too. I don't mind that, you know, it's more acceptable now, but it's just that's weird seeing he has 2 husbands from what everybody says. That's weird.
Well, he's a polygamist, man. That's how he rolls.
Yeah, but that's weird.
You know, it's just,
And he
you
looks
look
like-
at Mormons. They do that crap.
He doesn't look like your normal guy that would run a big cat, you know, place. Like we have the one in
Yeah.
Sarasota that's nice,
That looks could be deceiving.
you know, but he does not look
Well,
like that.
that's what that girl was from, the big cat up there.
Oh, okay.
That's where that's based. What's that? Sarasota?
No, that was a
It
Tampa.
was the Tampa Big Cat Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one in Sarasota near where I'm working at. So.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we went to that one. It's nice.
it is nice. I haven't been to it, but I've seen videos. Everybody talking about it's nice, but yeah, I haven't gotten into that show. There's
we
other
were
stuff
in the goat,
that.
We were in the goat pen.
All right.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you're saying goat pen. I was listening. I stopped everything when you said goat pen.
No, well, yeah. No, well, yeah, no. At the big cat, yeah, we were in the goat pen, and we were chilling out, having there's like a bunch of them, dude. They're like roaming around us, you know, and nestling on our legs, and you know, a woman bends down, and freaking goat pissed all over her, man. Pissed all over her, dude. And I looked, and she didn't even see it. Oh man, it was too late. Thing just lifted and went right for it. Oh, it was hilarious.
Go to Mark. You're mine. Mark you.
Literally. Oh, I was like, oh no.
I haven't been to.
Damn
I
goat.
haven't been there yet. I mean, and that goes to say it's hard when these places are closed. We were supposed to have the
I know.
fair here in Sarasota, and that didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm sure other cities are supposed to have the fair going on. It's not going to happen. And you know, sporting events, that's up in the air right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. And that sucks because, like, I'm a huge Bucks fan, and obviously we've been paying attention because it's the only news out there besides the coronavirus is that Tom Brady is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. So now everybody's buying season tickets, spending money on his jersey, and we have no clue if they're even going to have a season. We have no clue if fans are going to be allowed to watch the games in the stadium.
Did they pause your payments?
No, I'm still paying because they don't know yet.
Oh, you're still
They're
paying.
they're assuming that
Right.
the season's going to start because it's not until like July, August, September, around there. So they're assuming that
Yeah.
things will get under control and the season will start as normal. They're not doing their OTAs right now, which is we have the draft coming up next week, I think, or no, near the end of the month, 23rd or whatever.
Mhm.
But they're doing everything like this. They're going to be on Zooms with each other, teleconferencing to pick the person that they want. And they haven't even been
Yeah.
able to bring him into their place yet to see what kind of guy he is. So they're taking a gamble on all these prospects. That's going to be interesting to watch. Like,
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
I'm sure the teams will contact
Well,
the
your
dude.
XFL shut down.
Yeah, well, I watched the news on that because I watch all the wrestling news and WWE's part of XFL, and obviously he's lost a lot of money with all this stuff going on. So he's been cutting back, and he basically laid them all off, and he said there won't be a season next year, which to me is stupid because XFL could have made it. The more time you gave it, the people invest into it, the more it would have happened. And they were doing a good job, except for they had to fix some of the playing because the whole extra point things they were doing didn't make sense. Oh, let's go for 2, let's go for 3, let's go for whatever. No, kick the extra point. That's it. The kickoff rules that they were doing, the NFL actually liked that, where it's like, the team can't actually go start running towards the receiver until he catches the ball, and they have to be like 35 yards from him or whatever. That's a good thing because it stops the real hard collisions, But yeah, I don't know why he decided just to say, well, we're done with it. It's because he's losing money on wrestling right now. Yeah. WrestleMania went on, and it was pre-taped. Mm-hmm. It was okay. It wasn't one of the best. Only 2 things in that I was really impressed with. And those weren't even wrestling matches. Those were like taped fight scenes, like a movie choreographed fight scene, which was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. You'll have to look up. But one of them's I need to watch wrestling. That's unfortunate because I could talk to you all day long on a podcast about wrestling. But yeah, one of them was a Firefly Funhouse with Bray Wyatt.
We have 1 and 2 on Spotify, so you guys can go check that out. But
What? Oh, you mean the Wrestling Rambler?
What was it? I think it was just wrestling.
It was Wrestling Rambler.
Yeah, we did 2 of those. So
Yeah,
Or did we do 2 or 1?
We just did the 1.
I think we did 1 of them.
Yeah. Maybe if I got you into watching it more, then we could. But with if you're not watching it, like I watch all of them on a consistent basis and I pay attention to the news going on from so that I know what's going on. And if you're trying to talk to somebody else about it and they don't watch it, they're kind of like, okay. So you just have to you have to watch it. But yeah, there was 2 matches that were pre-taped, and it was set up like a movie style fight scene. It was not your regular match, and that's because they pre-taped all the matches. There's no crowd, there's no nothing, so they didn't make the money that he normally would make with ticket sales and all the stuff that's going on throughout the week, and because of it. So obviously he's losing money. Plus, the networks are not really paying him because you can't have a live show when this is going on, and he's not making as much money from that. So that's why he got rid of the XFL. Because he couldn't afford to pay the people on payroll. So it was like, okay, I gotta let you guys go. It's unfortunate. All that hype, and then this happens. Mm-hmm. And it could have lasted if. A couple more years, they could have improved and got the ratings they wanted, but he couldn't afford it. So, yeah, we lost the XFL. The NHL, the hockey.
It's like look at.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, look at the. We were supposed to do the festival yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
we
that didn't happen. And here's the deal though. He wanted to do the YouTube stream. Dude, how many people are going to stream that? Nobody. If it was like a bigger festival, maybe it could be streamed. But he was trying to be like, record some videos. Well, how are you going to do that when we're in our pandemic? Okay, so what? You and I, can we get away with it? Nah, whatever. But no, you have 5 to 6 member groups. What are they going to do? They're going to get together and record? No, So
no.
I think he went about it all the wrong way. What it needs to do is just wait till this gets over, have another festival, and then do that. But the whole YouTube stream, I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Because you don't have many people.
I mean, the last festival was
nobody's going to be watching the YouTube stream, and you can't have all the guys perform live in a place. They would have to take, I think, old footage of them playing a show and have that playing, but it just makes no sense. You're not well-known bands. If you were a well-known band, that's different, but we're not well-known bands, so we're just local acts. And
what he wanted to do, he wanted us to just record videos, and then you would be the My Creator. You would have that, so you upload your videos up, and then he would stream it. That's how that would roll. So bands would just do that. You would get access to the channel, you upload yours, and then you would just play it as a stream. But still, how many? You know what I mean? Nah, man. You got to be in the heart of downtown. And where are we gonna be at? Salon again. So you got to be there, man. And nobody's gonna stream it. Like I said, if it was a bigger festival, and like you said, bigger bands. Yeah. But no, nobody's gonna stream it, dude. And whatever, dude.
Well, they don't have the next festival till November, so I'm sure, hopefully, all this will be fine and we can start playing again. It's not just us as a band. There's other bands that are local bands that are affected. They can't play, so it's all of us. That's why we've taken the time. We're working on our album and recording it ourselves. And that's what I've heard too, is that a lot of top artists are doing it that way. They have the producer from his place working on it, and then what they do is they have the artists record their track from their place and send it to him, and then he does his work onto it. So that's technology. That's what we're actually doing. A lot of
industry people do that. Yeah.
We
recorded, a lot of people do it through email, man. They do it that way.
I mean, we recorded a lot of tracks, luckily, before this started happening.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to clean those all up. But there's more music we want to do, so we can't get together to do it. Bottom line is we can find a way by saying, okay, all you got to do is get a drum kit that you can hook up to your laptop. And then I just email you the guitar tracks, and then you hook up your drum kit to the thing, and then you can do the drum tracks right to the guitar. And then vice versa, we go through vocals back and forth and send it to each other, and boom. All I gotta do is take the whole aspect of it and fix it up, clean it up. So we could still be doing music while we're sitting doing nothing.
Part of the drums.
Yeah. So, the drums are the main, because I can do the guitar here, no problem. It's just the drums are the main thing to you. Drums and vocals are the tricky part. Getting those to sound just right. But a lot of artists are doing that now. We're probably going to see that for the next few months until we know what's going on. This might be until October, November before we start seeing any glimpse. Even then, I highly doubt they're going to let big groups of people get together for a while. They might let us be able to venture out.
Second wave too, so who knows?
Yeah, they might let us venture out and do our shopping normally and stuff, but when it comes to concerts and this and that, we're probably going to have to hold off on that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how this is going to roll. Don't know where it's going to go.
I mean, look at the theme parks. They're losing money. Disney, Universal, Busch Gardens.
Oh, yeah, man.
Summertime is the best time for Adventure Island, your water parks and stuff. Guess what? You can't do it.
Six Flags and other states. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
A lot of theme parks.
All of them are closed.
A lot of stuff's hurting, man.
They got to pay their bills, and unfortunately they can't. But that's just the world we live in right now, and with sports, I think everybody's looking forward to seeing what Tom Brady can do with the Bucks, because that's all ESPN's doing right now, is they're having on there and they're putting their opinions and their predictions, and it's not real. like you don't know until people are actually playing together how well they're gonna do. They're guesstimating. Like I hate when
Right.
you can look at how the Bucks team is, and they're stacked on offense. They have the best receivers in the league, 2 Pro Bowlers. They got 2 tight ends. They got Scotty Miller, who they signed last year as a rookie from the draft. And he showed glimpses of like he can be that good slot receiver too. He's fast. He's got good hands. They just have to get him in the game more.
Yep.
So you got all your receivers. Running back, you have Ronald Jones, who can be good if they would just give him the ball more and kind of work him into the game. And a slot receiver too. He can get the ball on the side. So, yeah, the Bucks look like a great team. They signed the defense back. Got all those guys pretty much back to stop people from running all over them. So, yeah, they look like a great team. Tampa's Super Bowl's in Tampa next year. Who knows? But we don't know. You can't predict. You can't say until we start playing. So that's the annoying thing. We're all saying, yes, the Bucks are gonna be dominant and look great, but we don't know.
Yep.
Same thing with the Chicago Bears. Now they're going to have a fight with the quarterback between Nick Foles and Trubisky, who's going to be the starting quarterback. I think that's great because Trubisky needs to have a fire lit under his butt, to either play better, stop being timid. He's too timid in the pocket. You probably noticed that, to where he doesn't take chances and throw the ball when he should. He just holds the ball, and he either drops down or he gets sacked. Can't do that in the NFL. That's why Tom Brady's been so good. He drops back, he releases the ball. He drops back, he releases the ball. And if the line gives him enough time, then he'll throw that long ball that he needs to throw for somebody to get. But anyways, yeah, hockey probably won't. They're trying to get it to where hockey can do the playoffs and just have the teams that were winning or whatever. Man. It's not going to happen, right? MLB's trying to do it.
You can't push everything back.
No. Baseball's trying to do it where they can do it in Arizona and have a secluded spot where they can put everybody up. You can't put that many teams up in one place to play. That's stupid. Not going to happen. Yeah, no sports.
Try to work around things. That ain't gonna work around things, man.
No, the only way everything will get back to normal. Yeah, go ahead.
No, the whole Davian Taylor is a linebacker from Colorado. If we're looking at him, I don't know if we're gonna choose him for a linebacker, but it's funny how it's defense. And we're on the offense. We're gonna draft the offense. So I said the Bucks have got. You guys got good stuff going for, your offense. That's the beauty of that. So I'm pretty excited for that. But if nothing happens, I don't know what the hell's going to happen, man.
Right.
Save it for next year. I mean, I don't know.
And that's the thing you got to watch the draft too. Is your quarterback from Oregon's going to be in the draft, and who's going to pick him? He's not really top on the list, but he's in there with all these guys. Because
I wish he went to the Bears, man. That would have been great.
That would be great for you, yeah. Because he's from your college team. He's going to your home team, But
it'd be amazing.
He did not look like a bad quarterback. He doesn't look like one of those standout guys, but you don't know until you get him into the NFL system if he's going to flourish or he's going to fail. So you don't know. Tua Tagovailoa. I guess Miami was their top pick they were going for, but now that they heard that he's had wrist injuries and they're, it's kind of putting up questions like, do we really want to get this guy at a top, pick?
Right.
And then have him re-injure himself every year and this and that. Do we really want to pay the big bucks to this kid and put all our investment into this guy? And we don't know. So, and then you have the dude from Joe Burrows, and they said that he's going to be top going to probably Cincinnati. But You don't know.
I think so.
I think he's a little cocky.
I don't know, man. I'm just. Yeah.
If you ever watch his interviews,
as was Winston,
he seems a little cocky. Yeah, Winston. I had hope for him, but no, I didn't like him when he came to interviews and stuff. He's very cocky, very cocky. Can't have that. I mean, if you prove yourself to be a winner like Tom Brady, I hated his guts, but that's because he's playing for New England, and New England kept going to the damn Super Bowl, and it was pissing me off. But I can't, so I hated him. Now he's in Tampa, and I'm like, whoo, he's a great guy.
Like him.
Yeah, but he's a winner. He can be cocky. He's proven to be a winner. If you haven't proven to be a winner, don't be cocky. You know, and that's what Winston did near the end of the season last year. They were asking questions about, well, you know, you had 30 interceptions, you had 30-something touchdowns. What do you got to do to? He's like, well, I'm just gonna work on fixing this stuff, and I'll be balling next year. It's like, I'll be balling. He kept saying that. I'm like, dude, you had 5 years and you're still not balling. Yes, you improved on the long ball.
Right.
You know, you're taking chances. You're a high-risk quarterback. But there's times where you just can't do that. You have to be able to read a defense and know what's coming so that you can drop it off to a guy that's open instead of going for the long guy. And that's what Tom Brady does. That's what we hated him in New England doing, because he was so quick. Drop back, throw the ball. Done.
Fast pace.
So who knows what the NFL is going to look like, if it even happens. I hope it does, because we paid Tom Brady.
I'm glad we just caught games.
You what? You're glad what?
I said I'm glad we caught games to what we did.
Yeah.
You know, like I went and saw, you know, the Lightning play. I mean, despite that, you know, granted they lost, but at least I knew I wanted them to go to the playoffs, which obviously they were going, and I hope they would have won, but whoops, that changed. But I'm glad I saw that, and then, you know, we saw, you know, the Braves play at their new stadium and all that.
And I'm a Rays fan.
Catch that, and then
I'm a Rays fan, but I like the Braves too. I got a Braves hat now, so I'm probably gonna go to more Braves spring training than I would Rays, just because, you know, it's a cool stadium.
Oh, it's a nice stadium though, man. It's a beautiful stadium. Yeah. Oh man, it's awesome.
It's
very nice.
It's not that far from a major league, you know, presentation of a field. It's not that far from Obviously, it's not as much people, not as big, but it still feels like you're going into a major league baseball game. So,
better than the Charlotte Sports Park. So hey, why not, right?
Yeah, they got to do some improvements on that. But it sucks we don't have sports to talk about. Not much going on in the music industry.
Okay. Well, you have plenty of songs to mix up, so that's, like I said, that's a good thing that we recorded all of our stuff prior to being shut down. 'Cause at least we got, you know, that stuff to work on and get going. So at least we have that to occupy. Well, you know, I'm glad we did, man. Otherwise, you know, man, we'd be waiting for a while. But at least you have we have 7 to work on, right?
Yeah, I got plenty to work on, and I'm still gonna write some stuff while I'm here, because I still got some songs that we didn't record that I want to do. That way I can put my tracks down, and then once you're prepared, you can do the drum tracks and vocal tracks to it. That's why I'm glad I got you set up on. You have the stuff that you need, and you have the program now to where we can just bounce back and forth and keep going and writing while we're doing this. Because you might come up with a drum beat and say, hey, dude, I just came up with this. Let me send it to you. Try to write something to it, and then I can put something to it, you know, and vice versa. So we got a lot of time with this going on, because originally we were going to do 2 albums. We were going to do Descension, and then we were going to do Ascension Upgrade, where we re-release re-record songs that we've already released and kind of, put some new songs on it and stuff to upgrade. So we got a lot to do, just to pass the time. But it's a matter of finding our schedules and where we can both do it, because we both still work. It's not like we're not working and this is all we have. We're fortunate that we can work, unlike a lot of others that are dealing with it hard right now. So,
it's given me a lot of time to work on my own business that I'm trying to get running, and then my school works online anyways, so everything's just online. So it's been pretty easy.
What is it? What's your business that you're doing?
But it's giving people time. Top door marketing. It's based on just to be helping people, just gather clients and all that stuff, and get them more customers and all that stuff. But obviously now is not the ideal time.
No.
Granted of what's going on, but I'm getting all the works up, and my web design's about to be complete here soon, and people that are designing that, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get into web designing, and you can get people that you can
I'm not web design. I'm not doing that.
Oh, you mean you're putting web design for your? Okay, I'm just saying if you
somebody's doing the web design for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just saying if you can do clients and you can make ads for them, that's a way to make money. Like, you're obviously going to help boost our podcast show, the radio station, and obviously our music. You're going to help do that, because that's what you do. So,
right.
It just takes time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get all this. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Well, you're smart. You went to school. You went to school. You got your degrees and also in clinical psychology, and now you're doing business
not doing that anymore. But yeah.
But you have that to where you can fall back on the counseling as far as a business, running your own business if you want.
Right.
So that's a good thing too. That's something that you have to fall back on.
Yeah, but I personally like helping clients gain clientele and stuff like that, man. So that works for me. And if I could build that up, which I'm trying to get that going, so I don't have to go out and do stuff. I can just chill online and do meetings and all that stuff and get it going. That's inevitable. But as far as the podcasting and all that stuff, it's creating the content. It's creating smart content. And if you do, you can tap into the algorithm, and then boom, you can gain your follower base. But it's just a lot of good content goes unseen, man, and that's what's unfortunate. But it's just it's like tweaking of verbiage. It's really weird, but once you get that rhythm, and then boom, you can just blow up. But yeah, too much content out there that you get over 60-something billion content just gets displayed on a daily basis, dude. And just think about that. And a majority doesn't even gets lost. That's how it is, man. That's what's crazy about it. But yeah, it's just tapping into the algorithm, man. And I don't know. It's crazy. It's a lot to do. But it's a slow process. What are you gonna do?
But you got time now. With all
right. Yeah, all sorts of time.
And we just have to keep ourselves preoccupied, because that's a good thing.
Right.
With having the music, having the radio station, which eventually will get you set up, and we can both rotate on live broadcasts. And the live broadcasts are basically going to be like we're doing a podcast, but by ourselves. We can spend 20 minutes talking about something, and go into music, then come back within 15 minutes or so, start talking about more stuff, and so on and so on.
Yep.
Eventually we'll get that set up and start getting people to listen, because that's one of the things that in my mindset of starting the internet radio station and doing the podcast is that I know in time we can get that following we need to where we can make it a business and do it. And that's something we're working on top of learning. I'm learning new things on recording, getting better. I have to upgrade, programs and stuff like that, but I'm finding ways to get it better and better. It just takes time, but that's hopefully the goals of investing in ourselves to have all these things where we can,
that's
do
what
that.
We're doing.
Yeah. So hopefully in time.
Well, we really started this, man. It hadn't even been a year.
How long has it been?
It hasn't even been a year.
Yeah, you're right. We started around February last year.
Taking an initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking an initiative. We haven't really. It hasn't been a year, man, yet. Really, okay, fine, dude. Let's record. Let's do this. Let's get all this stuff set up, and I mean,
I keep looking. Yeah, you keep seeing me. I'm
we
looking.
Decided to.
I'm like looking over here. The camera's right there, but I'm looking at the monitor, the bigger monitor I have set up over here while I'm talking. So I'm not.
Right.
But yeah, like you said, it's been a year of doing this, and it's growing. We got banners made. We're investing more into the products and stuff that we want to do, and also looking to invest in getting promoters and stuff to get our stuff out there once it's finished. So yeah. It's something you and I both
launching successful campaigns.
Yeah. We both agree with what we want. It's just a matter of getting it out there and doing it. And I think that's what we've touched base on a lot of times, where it's just, even if you're not successful, you do what you love to do. This is what we love to do, so we're going to keep doing it.
Exactly, yeah.
And if it becomes successful because we love doing it, that's a reward to us. If it doesn't become as successful,
it's a bigger platform.
Right. And if it doesn't become successful, guess what? We're still going to enjoy it because we enjoy doing it. And I'm not going to be upset. I love music and create music. I love talking, obviously. But yeah, we're all sticking in this together. I hate those commercials. I don't know if you see them all the time.
What?
We're all in this together. It's like, okay, we know this.
Oh.
Everybody says it in every commercial.
Yeah, they're trying to do that unite thing, that one world crap, I don't know. Anyways, I got too many opinions on that, man.
It's a campaign. Like, we don't need to hear this constantly. We know what's going on. We know that we're all screwed right now, and we just have to wait it out. It's like Walking Dead, except without the zombies. We're kind of stuck to fend for ourselves in a sense. You can't really go out and help others like you want to do. Yep. You're stuck to fend for yourself. Make sure you got everything you need to be safe and be healthy and
stock up. Grow a garden. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the toilet paper to run out, to where everybody starts either bartering the toilet paper or robbing each other with the toilet paper. Because instead of gold and money,
that's crazy, man. Take a shower. No, I'm kidding.
A roll of Charmin 2-ply. That's gonna be the gold value. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Jeez.
But
yeah, I know, man. Like, and when this is over with, we're able to go do our thing. These people are gonna have like an abundance worth of freaking toilet paper, and it's just like, really, look at you, stocking up.
I don't get how people go out.
Keep the faith, or
I don't understand how people go out and hoard toilet paper when it's like, okay, this has nothing to do with toilet paper. I would understand hoarding sanitizer and soap. But toilet paper?
Right?
What does toilet paper have to
products.
do with, like, what's going on? That paper towels, yeah.
It's that monkey see, monkey do, man.
You're washing your hands constantly.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Paper towels, you need it, yeah, right.
Toilet paper? You got to hoard toilet paper? Like, Really?
You know what I mean? Wipe your hand, wash your hands out. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. I mean, if you want to crash the economy, this is how you do it, right? You leak a virus. Whoops, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we won't get into
whatever,
that,
man. If you want to get rid of the dollar that bad, no, we won't do that. No, there's too much.
There's conspiracy theories, and then there is what scientifically, obviously, we know that we want to go into the whole "this is man-made" thing, but it's not. It's evolution.
We won't go into that right now.
It's evolution. We know it's evolution and stuff, but we have our conspiracy theories of what we think is going on, but we're not going to get all into that. It's just something we have to wait.
That's another topic. I don't want to drag. Yeah.
We'll get into that maybe on the next one.
This is just something we just want to test it.
Yeah. So
we just want to test this out and give a little update. You know, this will be on Spotify. You know, once you convert this into audio and all that stuff. So
I don't realize how much I touch my face.
Check it out. Follow it. It's disgusting, man. You disgust me. No, I'm kidding. Nah, you do, bro. Like, it is incredible, man. We'll do like little update for videos, man. And I will see you touch your face, and I'm like, holy crap, dude, the whole entire time.
I don't know what it is.
Anyways.
It's an itchy tick.
I'm yelling.
But anyways.
Yeah, you're funny, dude. Anyway, anywho, MFR fans, Marcus Rebellion. We got music. He's working on it. We're mixing it. We're killing it. Like I
what
said,
are those
we got
websites?
To get purchased, and then we're just.
What are those websites we can go to?
You know, I mean, you got Instagram. You got Martyrs for Rebellion, of course. You got martyrsforrebellion.com. You also have, we're obviously at MFR Podcast, at Martyrs for Rebellion, Facebook, all that good stuff in jazz. You can go on reverbnation.com. We got a bunch of links.
I did upgrade to Twitter, though.
Click all the links.
Because, you know, originally we had Twitter put on your account that you did on your side project. Keep it
right.
Yeah. Well, I named MFR Podcast.
Yeah.
MFR Podcast Show / Martyrs for Rebellion, so we can try to use that one to be for the band Twitter.
So I'll have to update that link then.
Yeah, you know, put that MFR Podcast Twitter as our main Twitter because then it delves in our podcast and it delves in our music, our band, and the radio station. All that stuff, all on one Twitter page.
Rolled into one.
But yeah, we have that. We have our Facebook pages. We now have our YouTube channel, MFR Podcast Show, which obviously once this gets edited, once I get everything finished with it, we'll put it up. And we're going to do more of these and release them so everybody knows. And we're just going to get more followers on that. We're going to get more followers on our radio station, internet station. So let's just you know, get annoyed with each other at home and just you got nothing else to do, click on
create space, man. Right?
Click on the YouTube channel.
You know,
click on the radio station, click on everything, and let's annoy the crap out of each other, you know, from home.
Let's do it.
Anyways,
have quality time with your family.
We're all getting annoyed already by that. We know it. We just don't want to say it.
Well, that's why you can have quality time, and then you just gotta have your distance too. To do you. Make sure you do you. Have your me time to save your mentality.
Well, we always want to complain when we are working. Like, oh man, I'm tired of working. But we're lucky.
I know, right? And now here it is.
Not only for the fact that a lot of people are unemployed and
can bring their work home,
and we know that we have income that's always going to be there, but also the fact that it gets us out of home, you know, to where we're not like there 24/7. And a lot of people, unfortunately, are stuck home 24/7 every day of the week.
Right.
And we know how much we can get annoyed with each other. So we're lucky to have that. And we suggest anybody, if you get to that point, we are still allowed to go do exercise, go for runs or walks. If you always need to get away, that is the best way to do it. Just go for a run or walk.
Oh, you got to keep that exercise up.
Oh, yeah. You know that.
Get some dumbbells and get a camping cooler and call it a day, man. No. No, I see a lot of people doing exercise. Yeah, you shouldn't let, just because you're a gym nut, you shouldn't let that fail you just because you're at home. You definitely be creative at home.
Right. Well, everybody, we just want to say stay healthy. Wash your hands every time.
Yep.
Keep that distancing away from each other. And we'll return again probably next week to do another episode of the podcast. So I'm Mike.
I'm Daniel.
And we are MFR Podcast, Martyrs for Rebellion, signing out.
Peace.